Have you ever wondered how can you strengthen your intuition? Have you ever felt like your intuition is speaking to you and telling you things that you need to know, but you're not quite sure on how to clearly understand? Well, I'm going to give you about 6 unique and very powerful ways to strengthen and tap into your inner wisdom and support yourself on your journey. Let's tap in. So, number one is dream recall. So, when you have a dream and you remember, I would jot it down because there are symbols, there are messages, there are people that will reoccur in your dreams that are there to show you and give you insight that can literally support you in your day to day life. One thing that I do is I dream a lot. I dream a lot, a lot, a lot. And so when I wake up in the middle of the night from a dream, regardless of what type of dream it is, I will open up the notes on my phone and I will jot down as much as I can remember. If you go ahead and jot down a dream after you've been awakened, you will remember more versus waiting until the morning and then trying to recall after so much time has passed. And you'll be surprised too that if you go ahead and jot it down, sometimes you'll go back to sleep and you'll go into almost like part two of the same dream. So, dream recall is a beautiful and very powerful way to strengthen your intuition and tap into the inner guidance that we all have. You have it, we all have it. So, start to journal your dreams, okay? So, number two is simply just ask and listen. All you got to do is just ask a question and then listen. Asking the question is you setting the intention. So ask your question and then just be open to receive whatever the divine wants you to know. Okay? You can even check in with yourself throughout the day. One of the things that I used to do when I was practicing with this particular technique, I would just set a few different reminders, like gentle reminders throughout the day on my phone or my watch or whatever. Maybe take a little sticky note and put it in your car if you're always in your car, or place sticky notes around your place, like whatever works for you, but just gentle reminders to just check in. Check in, see if anything comes back that you thought of or you saw earlier in the day. Simply just ask a question and then wait for the answer. That will not only strengthen your intuition, but it'll strengthen the part of your intuition of being more receptive. And it'll make you a little bit more sensitive and aware of your surroundings and most importantly of yourself. Okay, number three, this one right here, I like this one. So let your body be a pendulum, okay? So you know how you can get a pendulum from like a metaphysical store. You can even create your own. Let your body be a pendulum. And the way you do that is you just stand still and you can go ahead and decide that forward is yes and backwards is no. Or you can ask your body, show me what yes is, show me what no is. And then you ask a question and then you see what the subtle shift in your energy feels like and which way your body sways. And there is another way to tap into the energy, the feeling, and the connection of you and your intuition. Because your intuition's always there. Your intuition is always guiding you. It's just how sensitive are you? How strong is the connection and the bond and the respect between you and your intuition? And in all reality, you're not separate from your intuition. It's just that we get so distant and we get so distracted in everyday life and all the things that we're pouring our energy into that our intuition becomes a whisper. It becomes even softer than a whisper. So you're never disconnected. It's just strengthening the connection and having the trust in your intuition. Tap into the practice of being a body pendulum for yourself. Okay, so this is another really good one, especially if you're into like energy work and body work and stuff like that. This is one of my most favorite practices to check in with my intuition. It was one of the number one things that I would go to when I was strengthening and still are strengthening my intuition. Okay, so you simply just place a hand over your heart, and then you're going to place a hand on your solar plexus. And you're just going to take a few deep breaths in, and you're going to wait for warmth. You're going to wait for tightness. You're going to wait for different sensations in the body. The body will speak to you. The body will talk to you. This is really, really great for those of you that are into energy body work or Reiki or Tantra or anything like that. This is a very unique way of tapping into what your intuition and how your intuition speaks to your body. Especially before you do it, you place your hand on your heart and your solar plexus, and you're waiting for some type of sensation. You're being receptive to any sensations. This is a great addition to the technique of just ask and listen. You can touch the body and feel and see what your intuition is telling you to do next. Now, the next one, number 5, is trust your gut. So this is a great, it's also another great addition to add to the energy check-ins with yourself when you're placing your hand on your heart and one on your solar plexus. You can now trust your gut, because whatever sensations come up for you, those are indicators that that's how your intuition speaks to you. That's how your guides are speaking to you. That's how your higher self is talking to you. That is how the divine is connecting to you, right? So feel for those sensations. Like for myself, when I feel the energy around me, or I'm starting to channel messages, or my intuition is talking to me and talking through me, the number one thing that happens for me is my feet start to vibrate. That's when I know something is happening and I need to listen. My feet literally start to vibrate. Then next is what I've realized is when I'm channeling, or I'm doing any type of a reading, or even just sharing content like this, I have moments where I'm receiving downloads while I'm sharing this information, and my nose will start itching. My throat will start itching. The backs of my arms and sometimes my legs will feel like there's something on them. And so I'll be rubbing them or scratching my throat or itching my nose. Like, I feel the energy around me. And so that is one of the indicators for me that I need to listen up. I need to be receptive. There's something that I need to know right now. There's a message that I'm receiving, like that, trusting your gut, trusting your body is a huge way of trusting and building that connection with your intuition. Trust yourself. You are a divine, beautifully made being that has the ability to tap into infinite intelligence, to tap into pure divine source energy. So allow yourself to do that. Allow your energy body to speak to you, let you know what to do next. We're never alone, okay? And our intuition is always here to guide us. So tap in and feel into your body. And so the last thing that I have here is journaling or automatic writing. Try your hand at it. When I first started doing it, it took a minute for me to get out of my head. When you're doing automatic writing, don't worry about mistakes. Don't worry about going back and correcting anything. I personally would recommend setting the space for your automatic writing session, if we want to call it that, right? Setting the space, making sure that you've taken a few deep breaths in, just calm yourself, try to clear the energy as much as possible. But just set the space for yourself, right? Maybe burn an incense, burn some sage or some Palo Santo, whatever your vibe is. Set the intention, clear your space. And then from there, don't overthink it. And it'll take practice too. Just start writing. Ask your question, Ask what needs to be known right now and just start writing. You will be so surprised what comes out. You will be so surprised. Just write whatever comes to you, whatever comes to mind. Do not judge it, okay? This is how a lot of people write songs. This is how a lot of people write poems. This is how some people write books. Just write whatever comes to you and trust, all right? This is also about building trust with ourselves, trust with our intuition. Write and trust. Okay. This is a powerful, powerful technique to strengthen your intuition. Okay. All right. So if you are still here, clearly you are vibing with this energy. You're vibing with my energy and this content. So go ahead and like the video and then subscribe if you feel called to. And then down below in the comments, let me know if any of these, resonated with you, if you plan to try any of these techniques, or if you've ever tried them and you've, gotten really great results or you haven't. Let's keep good vibes within the comments section. And yeah, so that's what I got for you. If you are looking for support or you're looking for a tarot reading or maybe even just a vent session, I do offer those different things here on the channel. Please feel free to email me or check out my website and we can connect, all right? This is a sacred space for your evolution and for the expansion of your consciousness, and a beautiful place where I want to create resources and community to support you all on your journey, because we all need support and we're all here to journey. So, and until the next time, I send you peace, I send you light, and I send you love.